So trying out these pears, I went ahead and put some red in here just to get it started.
Now you're using the permanent rose deep?
I'm using the 2 or 3 colors.
Okay.
And I'm starting in wet on dry. So, because we won't wet anything else again. But anyway, this one, because I've got these reds, I want to do this one sort of an orangey color. So I'm going to start up here. Yeah, I'm going to start up here and just put some color in up there like that. Just blop it in, and then just sort of mop it around with the side of the brush, and let it get wet, and then put some more colors in, like.
The magic media is water, right?
Yes.
Put the pigment down and then paint with water.
And let the water do what it wants to do. And then I see these colors in there. I don't want to cover them up, so I'm going to put a little bit in there because my light's coming from this direction. So this is going to be white when I get through. And when I take the mask off, if I don't like it, well, then I'll put some color back in there. But I want to sort of save some of this stuff in here. So I'll take a little bit off. While that's still wet, I'm going to put some sienna up in here. Oops, I don't like that color. How about some gamboge and some whatever that is, and just sort of tap, 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 and let the water do whatever it wants to do with it. You said, where's Judy?
I'm right here.
You said you didn't like all those watermarks you're
Yeah.
getting? I love them. With something like this, love it. Okay, so this is going to be orange, and I'm going to come back when this dries and even put some more on it and let it mix and mingle and do its thing.
Yep, them rumbacks and blooms are going to be
Don't you like
designed behind
Yeah.
what you
Yeah.
put on top
Love
of them,
that.
and they move the eye.
Okay, now this one, and I think I'm going to put some red in there too.
What a surprise.
What?
What kind of red
Well,
is that, Molly?
That's my permanent red. It's Holbein permanent red, and that's the one I really like. A little bit too much in there. However, yeah, let it go. This one, let's do a little bit of alizarin, a little bit of that one, a little bit of that one. Start it up here. Just put a little in. Maybe a little in right there.
Straight paint.
Yeah.
And then painting with water.
And then I paint with water. And I might come back and.
Or coffee, depending what you're reaching.
I might
Vodka
come back
works
and
good,
change
too.
it.
Dries quick.
I might come back and change it if I want to add some more or take some out. See, I'm going back. I cleaned it once, and now I'm going back to the clean because I want to drag some of this clean stuff around here. I might put some over here because when I take the mask off, I might want a little bit. I might want a little bit there. Let's see. I'm real bad about sticking the brush into 2 or 3 or 4 different things at one time, and then whatever you come up with, that's what you work with. This one down here, what color do we want in? Let's make it sort of magenta. That's that magenta that I like. Just put a little bit on there, put you some water on your brush, drag it around, and let it, because you don't want to cover up your pink. Just sort of drag it around.
Paint underneath.
Yeah, that was the purpose of doing this underpainting, and everybody's is different, so you can't say, oh, what's she doing? That's what I'm going to do. Okay, this is pretty bright, but when we put the greens in, it's going to tone this brightness down, and we'll come back in. Let's see, I don't know what that is. It's some kind of magenta. Why don't I drop another drop? Just play with it and let the paint, like Bob said, let the paint do what it wants to do. Okay, now look what I've done. I've made some mud because I didn't let it do its own thing. I went back in, and that's a little bit muddy for me. So with the clean brush, I'm going to smooth that out, and I'm going to hope it disappears. Yeah, that's back to pink. So. Okay. It's up to y'all to decide what color. If you want a blue one, do a blue one. If you want a turquoise one, if you want a pink one. This area right up in here is your star because it is. That's your star. So just try to learn what you want to do down here. And I'll paint some more of these if you want me to.
No.
But just start to do what you want down here. When this dries, I'll probably come in and do a little bit more shaping on these because I don't think there's quite enough paint on these. But when you get up here, after doing all these, you'll have a good feel of how the paint goes and how you do the shadows and stuff like that. And use any colors you want. Whatever you've laid down though, you need to keep using those colors. You know, you need to keep repeating those colors and don't introduce anything that you don't already have down. If you didn't put purple in the background or magenta or something, other than trying to darken a red,
Yeah.
you can use the purples and magentas, but don't put a purple out here or she's got purples. I can't wait till she's got purples and oranges, and that's the complementary colors, and that's going to be
Purple
fun.
and orange, yeah.
Yeah, and Cindy's got some good strong colors. I like the strong colors. This is a little bit weak for me. So start with this, and then next round is going to be the greens and the blues because we're going to put greens and blues in on